Nice. Right on, bruh. Taking my clothes off on other cam, following. Fucking savages. Send me $1, I'm gonna send you 2, baby. That's what's up. It's like, damn, it's in this box. Glad I made it in one piece. He's like, what the hell is this? Cap your sparkling water with it or something. Vibes. Vibes on vibes on vibes. I just got back from the post office sending a mushroom in the mail out to Alabama. Got all them stars. Alabama. I'm allowed to go back on TikTok today, but I gotta wait till tonight to do it. I think the post office is my favorite place to go. Just love putting magic in the mail. I love it. I made like 3 goblets yesterday. They came out real nice. Posted them up all on my website this morning. That's what I've been up to today besides going to the post office. Don't know what I'm making yet, but that's okay. Don't stick your finger in the fire, cause it ain't gonna feel good at all. Be amazed at the amount of people that tell me to put my hand in the fire. It's so strange. Sometimes we just catch all the weirdos. All the weirdos. All the weirdos. What you making, big dog? I think I'm gonna make a cup today. Thanks for stopping by. Right now I'm getting my tubes ready to connect to bigger tubes. So you gotta have little tubes to connect to the big tubes. And then you just start tubing. Tubes on tubes on tubes. You are fair from the phone. What? What's happening? Rick, I'm far from the phone. You Americans read like all kids. Yeah, well, they don't teach real education in America. They just teach primary education in America. You know, to keep us all kids. That's why the advertisers all advertise to children. Because that's the mindset created by the public school, baby. Duh. Have you heard a McDonald's commercial? Yeah, they're not advertising to adults. They're advertising to children. Alright, now I'm going to start connecting tubes to tubes. And this is how we do it. Oh wait, we got one more. One more. Made the sickest cups yesterday. If you want to see them, you gotta look on my website under goblets. I just posted 3 up. They are pretty. G-Moni. What's up, G-Moni? That's a name. I saw that movie. New Jack City. What's up, United Kingdom? We broadcasting on 2 channels today. Still ain't getting much traction on the old YouTube. Whatever. That's okay, I don't care. Alright, now we're gonna break down some twos. This is how we do it. Aren't you wasting the gas? And I stepped away for 2 seconds. What are you talking about? Wasting the gas. That's fucking cute. This is how we do it. Crazy that showed up so fast. Sent that a couple days ago. Just like that. Nice, big tube. Nice. That's a vibe. Tell your friends. Can't get them on my website, but you know how to get one. That hammer I made was like a cousin to that piece. Cousin. The white center of the flame is the coolest. Carlito. Okay, cool. The coolest. This is how we do it. keychain. That's about it. The one thing on my keys. That's fun. It's likely to explode. There's a big crack right there. Big crack. That's cool. There you see what I make with this stuff. That's even cooler. That's even cooler. Going real slow with this piece because it's cracked and I don't want to blow it up, but it might blow up anyway. It might blow up anyway. That's stressing. Blows up. And then a little bit of this. Cool it off. Give it a love tap. Blowing up glass sounds like it can be fake. Yeah, it can kind of suck too, because then I can't make nothing with it. Can't be nothing with blowing up glass. That's not the fucking vibes. Blowing up the glass is never the vibes. And so I don't know if you can see it, but there's a giant crack right there. Fuck with this piece, honestly. It's just simple. I think that's just gonna be a waste of time. So we're gonna set the rollers over there, rollouts, and we're gonna prep this piece here for mucho magic. Mucho magic. Be sure to like and subscribe. They're like, huh? Like what? This is a taco in it for me, I don't care. Whatever. Boxes of magic, that's all I got for you here. Boxes of magic. If you know, you know. If you don't, get up there. Toasty, yeah, toasty. Hello. All right, so this is warped, so I'm gonna clean it up because it's gross looking. That. This is the same way I do the big tubes. Just pull the glass out on the tip until it thins out. Give it a little flare. I'm craving ice cream cones today for some reason. What's up with that? New follower. Florence started following me. Oh boy. Oh boy, thank you, Florence. That's nice. Maybe she's in Jamaica. Alright, there we go. Man, I was watching somebody else blow glass on one of these shows today, and I gotta say, it was boring. I'm like, damn, am I that boring? No. I can't be, else nobody would show up. But yeah, that dude didn't have nobody watching it. This is boring. I try to keep it exciting, but it's a little less exciting without music. Dude didn't have no music either. Try to keep it fresh. It's boring for you because you can do it. That's a unique perspective. You're probably right. And plus the dude was making pipes, so yeah, it's only a matter of time before they delete his ass. Nobody told him yet. Don't do it, bruh. They'll shut you down. Watching something you can do is so boring. Yeah, I guess you're right. I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, you're gonna put that there. I know what you're doing next. This is boring. That's why I try to keep my background fresh. That's another thing. This dude's background looked just like horrible. I try to keep my background looking professional. Look, I got plants back there. Shit looks all clean. got special effects like incense. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna hit you with strobe lights. That's too much. I've seen somebody doing this with strobe lights, and I'm like, what the hell? Who are you trying to get to watch you? People trying to get a seizure? No, that's not the vibes. We don't want to give everybody a headache. You know what I mean? Oh damn, 30 minutes in, we got 4 people watching the show. Oh shit, we breaking through the glass ceiling today. Yeah, I checked all my YouTube stuff and it all says I'm good to go, so I don't know what happened. Maybe it's just because I erased all those videos with music in them. It's not popping up for nobody, so we gotta start over again. Alright, that's gonna be a foot. I might make a rooter ball today too. I haven't done any rooter balls in a long time. I got like 100 here in the studio. 100. Alright, so I'm starting with a 32 millimeter tube and a 9.5 tube, and I'm going to weld them together like this. Teaching the whole world how to blow glass for free. You're welcome. I charge good money to show people how to do this. You're getting it for free. What a deal. This is how you weld glass together. You get them the same color, push them together in the fire, spin it around a few times to make sure it seals, then you pull it out and let gravity seal those 2 pieces of glass together by slightly pulling it and stretching it and getting it on center like that. There you go. That's how it's done. Then you break off a little piece of what you need, like this. I'm gonna need about 3.5, 4 inches of tube in here for this. Glass is fun. Y'all should try it. There aren't no schools in Alaska on how to learn how to blow glass except for mine. How you doing? I got an art school right here. Hey, I got an art school. Learn art. Did y'all see the pendant I'm wearing today? Check that out. Fucking magical. It's a vibe. It's got a dichroic image in it. If you can see that far. It's fucking sick. It's like sacred geometry. Magical. Oh, we lost one. Poof, dropping like flies. Down to 3. Oh no. Down to 3 out of 1 billion. Out of 1 billion. Okay, that's foot number 2. Give it a love tap. Let that warm up for a second. All right, again, here we're going to show you the technique of welding glass together. I'm back. Nice. Nice. Welcome back to the show. Alright, so on an occasion like this, I don't want to pull that in half. So what I'm going to do is stick this whole thing in the kiln and then weld a piece to the end of this and then cut it in half. Then I will carry on. Okay, so I'll flare that tube open. Alright, now is the next step. I'm going to heat this part up here. Warm it up a little bit. And warm it up a lot. Got my Arizona hat on today. I'm dreaming of sunshine because it's been raining and cloudy for days, and yeah, summer probably will never come. It's Alaska for you. Another thing growing around here is the grass. Good luck growing some tomatoes. Or some potatoes. Close that up. Stick these two together like this. That's welded, then I'll give it a little stretch. What's the Alaskan summer nights yet mean? Like how it never gets dark? Yeah, that's how it works here. It's daylight when I go to sleep and it's daylight when I wake up. I don't close my curtains either. Come on by and stare. Stare in my windows and give the neighbors a good show. Because they're always watching, the neighbors. They're probably watching the show too. Not saying nothing. Not liking nothing. Just staring. Come on, that's funny. Hi, neighbor. I'd put on a whole show for them. Yeah, that's the funniest thing about human nature, I think. You could have, like, one neighbor owning a grocery store and the neighbor next to him growing all the food to feed the whole tribe, and they still wouldn't help each other out. No. I've been in that situation more than once. I'm like, huh, we could help each other out. And they're like, no. Okay, have a nice day. Hey, I'm a manufacturer, you have a store. Maybe we should like put our heads together and like sell stuff. Oh, no, I'm good. Have a nice day. That's human nature for you. That's literally happened to me 1,000 times. Oh well. And now there you go. I got 2 pieces. Now I'm going to turn them into one thing. La 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 la. Make them regret it. Yeah, that'd be weird if my neighbors were peeking in on me, looking through the window. See me pet my cat or something. Like, oh, what's going on over here? This guy's a weirdo. Petting the kitty cat. Alright, now we gotta clean up the grill a little bit. On a fresh grill when we're cooking. Alright, now I've used up most of my silver, so we're gonna grab a little bit more. I was thinking about making my own color today, but then I was like, I don't want to spend 2 hours making color. That sounds boring. But I might one of these days. Did you know I can make my own glass color? I can make blue and green and red, and white, purple. I just have to put on a gas mask and work with these really toxic powders. Like if you breathe them, you're gonna die. Toxic. This is all silver I got from my uncle who died like a decade ago. He used to be a hobbyist making his own jewelry. And this is all stuff he made to make like pendants and necklaces with. Kind of cool, really. And here I am using it in my work. Magical, really. But yeah, I got a lot of silver, so it colors the glass up nicely. Gives us some nice blue colors. All right, there we go. That's plenty. Now, we're gonna start making something. Here we go. 45 minutes prepping tubes. La da dee, la da da, la da dee, la da da, la da dee, la da da. Right. But you'd only know that if you're watching my show. Yeah, he died in a mining accident. It's crazy because he was like living out in the desert in Arizona. That's the hat. And he was building this tunnel. He was building this tunnel, right? And he thought there were like hidden Indian freaking caverns or something underground. Like he used one of those old where you grab the two sticks and you look for water kind of things to find this, right? I forgot what it's called, but he believed there was an underground cavern down there. So he built this tunnel like 100 feet underground, and he was down there working on his tunnel, deeper and deeper and deeper. And he was with his daughter's husband, right? Building this tunnel, and they just blown it for dynamite, right? And they'd gone down in there. Well, when they did that this last time, they released all this hydrogen sulfide gas into the tunnel. And when they went down there, they breathed the gas and it killed them both, just like that. And that's how he died. And then after the emergency services came in and pulled their bodies out of there, they sealed off the tunnel, buried it back in, so nobody was ever able to go back down there. Sadly. He believed wholeheartedly there was like treasure down there, out on his property. That's how he died. Crazy, crazy shit. That happened in Sholo, Arizona back in 2013 or something. It's been a long time. Yeah, hell of a way to go. Not the vibes. And that was like a year or two after the last time I ever saw my uncle. So that was. But yeah, after he died, I inherited his old Indian pipe, his old Indian peace pipe, and this stuff he used for silversmithing. Funny, when my family members die, now they got jillions, I always end up with like a trinket or something. Well, that's nice. Take a trinket. So it goes. Oh man. Alright, now I'm going to thicken up the tip. Just the tip, just for you. Little miss, that's cool. She's long gone. I don't want to deal with that one. Got 3 people watching the show today. Out of billions on the planet. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, my aunt gave me enough silver to fume pieces for like a decade. And I ain't really used it until now. I mean, I just ran out of color like a month ago. I haven't bothered to buy any more since. But yeah, I used to spend a G-stack a month on color. It's crazy. And the color company I bought my color from used to send me stickers every time I ordered from them. Now they don't even send me a sticker anymore. I'm like, what the hell? Where's my free sticker, bitch? They were called Lampworks Supply. They're still around. But yeah, I always wanted to do silversmithing with glass. So I was into that kind of thing. No, I never did it. Cool stuff. That's the silver right there. More like lame. Lame work supply? What are you talking about? Like I shouldn't be using silver at all? That's an interesting perspective. Gotta get the free sticker. Yeah, they didn't give me no free stickers the last $10,000 I sent them. Alright, now we're gonna gather this up and turn it into something cool. Though I do provide free stickers with my stuff. Usually, if I got some. Alright, this is the important part right here. Seal this right there on the tip. And gather it back above the rod and above the connection point. and then get it thick enough to connect to the goblet stem. You don't need a whole lot of color when you're making cups. Just a little bit for the stem sometimes. How dare they take away the little reward? Yeah, they did. Yeah, they took away the reward. Alright, so I don't want this to be too thick and nice and even. So now I'm focusing it just on the edge of the top of the foot. Go nice and clean, pull it out, let it center up. And the next step, here we go. That's how I start, like this. Now I'm going to gather that and blow it into a nice even bubble, and then flare it open if I don't miss it. Keeping this on center is really crucial to getting a good fit. You want the glass evenly thick from the top to the bottom. Get it nice and orange. Okay, then I got this nice even bubble. Make sure it's on center. It's key right there. Hey, what's up, man? Voodoo ball. Oh yeah, you get the cool one with the sculpture on top, huh? I was like, who is that? It's coming to me now. All right, now I'm gonna open it up. Right on. Yeah, I was making cups yesterday, and I'm kind of making some more cups today. Cups of the Bobs. After making a jillion pipes, it's like I want to make everything but a pipe, but I'll do that on occasion too, you know. If I get really bored, I'll make some spoons. And of course, if a shop hits me up and says, "Yo, we want 50," I mean, then I'll do it, no problem. But I'm trying to make everything but a pipe these days. Like that cool ass Rooter Ball sculpture, that was the vibes. Big old fucking magic on top of it. Hell yeah. Should be sick. Solid choice, bruh. You got one of the only ones on the planet. Yeah, that was a vibe. Fertility ball, right? You know something's going on when I start making that kind of magic. They're like, damn, what are you thinking about today? Well, you know, how you doing? Yeah, man. Thanks for hitting me up. There's no show without y'all. I was checking the mail for my coffee today. I was like, oh, coffee. Just as I ran out, too. I'm like, shit. He said he's sending me coffee. What a vibe. How'd you find me again, Brandon? Did you have to, like, type it in to find me? Or did I pop up? My reach seems to be like T-Rex length right now. I don't know what's going on. They're like, hey, where's everybody at? Perfect. Alright, now's the important part. Alright, so now I've cleaned up the edge of the bubble. I'm gonna thicken it up. Pops right up. Huh, that's crazy. Yeah, last week I was reaching people. This week I'm only reaching the people that already found me. Crazy, man. Alright, so that's getting thick. One last paddle. This is how you make a perfect foot if you don't screw it up. Focus the heat right at the lip. No one knows, but the ones that do know. I know, right? Nobody knows. It's just a secret. Appreciate you, man. Okay, now I'm opening this up. Trying to do it as even as possible. that one's perfect. Hella perfect. Look at that spiral of color. So yeah, a little bit of silver colors the glass just fine, and you don't need to use blue, purple, red, or green. Though I can use those colors if I have them in my shop. Alright, that's ready to go. That's gonna make a real nice cut flip. I like it. Spreading a good way. Now we're gonna warm this up. Warm it up slow. No music playing to avoid copyright restrictions on my live streams. So now again, the same concept. I'm going to clean off the end of the tube and thicken it up. This will be how I turn this tube into a cup. Let's see the other guys do that. Alright, so I've pulled all that dirty glass to the tip. Now I'm going to clean it off like this. Alright, clean the end off. Now I'm going to thicken the tip up just a little bit. Get it thick right down to the tip. That, you can see that solid glass at the very bottom. Nice and clean. Nice nipple right on the tip. Just for her or him, you know, whatever. Alright, now we're gonna add some color to it. Hit it with that dragonfire. Magical. Oh, here we go. Now we're going to give it the flavor. All about the flavor. flavor. Mad flavor. There, look at that. Oh man. Solid. All that color. Which turns into blue when I'm done. Alright, now I'm going to attach this to the tip. Spreading the good love. Okay, we're gonna go tip to tip, nipple to tip, whatever. Everybody loves nipples. The important part. Heating the whole tube up without blowing it up. Slowly, else it will explode. So I hit it with this bushy flame first, then I hit it with the big one. Alright, so that's warm enough. Now we're going to hit it with a big flame. Okay, this is the tricky part. Only get one shot, so you got to get it right out the gate. 70 minutes in, still only 3 people watching the show. Crazy. Maybe if y'all share my show or everything, I don't know. Be sure to like and subscribe. Alright, you can see it warming up. It's heating up fast, just like me. Oh shit. Cooking. Alright, now we're going to turn the heat up even more. There we go. and really put the heat into it. This is some thick, heavy glass I'm working with today. 50 by 5. This tube right here probably weighs almost a pound. More heat. There we go. And we're about ready to turn it into its final shape. Ready? Here we go. Mega. And then I'm going to stretch it down. Slowly. Now I'm going to put a hole in it. And the tip. Make it twitch. Make it shake. Make it moan. There you go. She says, ooh, me next. Fucking savages. And we're gonna spread it. Seagulls pops right into my head. Flock of seagulls. I always listen to 80s music on my show, but I can't listen to any music on YouTube, sadly. Copyright laws. Yeah, they took down every video I posted for copyright restrictions because I was playing the radio on the live streams. I didn't even know that because I never really used YouTube. So that was definitely a disappointment. That's just ridiculous. That's a vibe. Whew. How's that for a cup? I might hold 2 bottles. Look at that lip, it's nice and thick. Gives you hope for music. What's your favorite artist group from the 80s, and what newer artist gives you hope for music, if any? What newer artist? racking my brain. Newer artist. I like the Grouch. Try that. But yeah, they don't put anything on the radio that's there to really uplift people, so it's kind of an interesting question. It don't make it into the mainstream unless it like checks off all the boxes. Alright, so we're gonna set this aside, and now I'm gonna make a stem for this. That is one badass cap. Freaking sick. But I gotta make a phone call, so I'm gonna have to take a break, and I'll come back in like an hour. Put this together. I just forgot. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to see y'all again soon.